The Texas Legislature opened its new session with Republicans divided over the House leadership position.
Lubbock Republican Dustin Burrows defeated David Cook of Mansfield after 2 rounds of voting. Cook had the backing of Attorney General Ken Paxton and his allies.
Burrow won with a coalition of Republicans and Democrats, and those Democrats now expect to have leadership roles on committee assignments. Fox 4's Stephen Dial is at the state capitol in Austin. Stephen.
About 36 Republicans basically rebuked Ken Paxton's threat of supporting primary challenges to them in 2 years for going against David Cook. Now we'll have to wait and see if conservative Republican key legislation pieces will pass or be blocked in the next 169 days.
Yes, sir.
Many expected a fight on the House floor. Instead, a coalition of 85 Republicans and Democrats elected Representative Dustin Burrows as Speaker of the Texas House. For weeks, the Republicans were fractured over the options: Burrows from Lubbock or David Cook from Mansfield.
Recent days have tested our bonds, yet they've also proven that this institution is greater than any one individual or any faction.
Cook won the House GOP nomination in December, but Burrows pulled Democrats to his side, and that drew criticism from Attorney General Ken Paxton and Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick. Paxton threatened to support primary challenges to those who went against Cook. Is something that came up in the nomination speeches for Burrows.
And let's show Texas that its leaders will not bend the knee to intimidation.
The question now is, will Democrats continue to hold on to the committee chair positions despite being in the minority? New State Representative Katrina Pearson from Rockwall supported Cook.
Most of us who were sent here this cycle was to get rid of Dade Phelan, and we successfully did that. So I think today was just business as usual. We congratulate Speaker Burrows on the win, but we'll see what happens.
While they are in the minority, Democrats still see Burrows' speakership as a win. A top priority for Republicans is passing school vouchers, something Democrats think they can block again.
We've had to work in the minority for 2 decades now, and in that work we've learned how to use every tool in the toolbox to fight for our constituents and move the state forward, and I expect we'll do that again.
Lieutenant Governor Dan Patrick, who presides over the Senate, just sent a lengthy statement basically blasting Burrows, saying that he was handed the speakership by Democrats, which Democrats did help him get that position, and he says that this is not good and will continue to focus on passing key legislation. So the House and Senate already are at odds at times, and I don't think things will be changing anytime soon.
Stephen, let me ask you a quick question, and this is going to put you on the spot. I can't remember it myself, but when Paxton got impeached, he said he would get his Republican opponents out of office, and I don't remember him being super successful with that threat, so I'm wondering if we can gauge what this new threat will go.
Right, and that kind of gave some of these Republicans who broke away from Cook the confidence to do it because they survived their primary threat. I mean, Jeff Leach, Jared Patterson, those Republicans, they still won their seats, but Justin Holland lost his seat. That's why Katrina Pearson, who you heard in that story, is here.